Welcome back, wrestling WWE fans. Tonight we are not here for the thrills of pyrotechnics or the roar of the crowd. We are here for something far heavier, something that reaches beyond the squared circle into the raw heart of human grief. Triple H has stepped forward with news that has shaken the WWE universe to its core. In a week that feels almost unbearable, 4 stars connected to this company have been lost. Their departures leave behind more than just empty locker room spaces, they leave scars on the hearts of those who knew them, loved them, and battled beside them. Please like, share and subscribe for more WWE content. As Triple H spoke, you could feel the tremor in his voice, a rare moment of vulnerability from a man who has built his career on strength and resilience. It wasn't just an announcement. It was a eulogy delivered before millions, a reminder that behind the larger-than-life personas are fragile lives that can end too soon. The weight of grief doesn't stop at the stage. Backstage, the silence was deafening. Superstars who normally live off adrenaline and banter stood in quiet disbelief, their eyes filled with tears. The rivalries disappeared, the storylines faded, and for once, everyone was just human, united in loss. Reports say one of the losses stemmed from a health crisis that no one saw coming. The kind of sudden collapse that shakes families to their core. Behind every highlight reel was a father, a brother, a mentor, gone in a heartbeat. The silence of his absence echoes louder than any arena crowd ever could. Another death came under a cloud of scandal. Wrestling, as glamorous as it looks on camera, is no stranger to the darkness of personal battles. Addiction, pressure, broken promises, they creep in quietly and leave devastation behind. This passing reminded everyone that fame does not protect you from demons, if anything, it can make them harder to fight. Then there was betrayal, not in storyline form but in real life. A close friend and longtime confidant had walked away from one of the stars before tragedy struck. The guilt now hangs in the air, a suffocating reminder that sometimes the fights outside the ring hurt far worse than anything inside it. Perhaps the most heartbreaking was the family breakdown tied to the 4th loss. A superstar estranged from loved ones never got the closure they so desperately sought. Arguments over money, spotlight, and fame carved wounds too deep to heal. Now, reconciliation will never come, and the regret is unbearable for those left behind. Triple H, who has seen countless battles, injuries, and retirements, admitted openly that this was different. This was not about moving on to the next show or rewriting scripts. This was about real lives, real pain, and real mourning. His words left the locker room in tears and the fans speechless. As whispers spread through the hallways, the younger talent looked shaken. Many have idolized these fallen figures since childhood. Now they are forced to confront the mortality of their heroes, and in turn, their own. For some, it is motivation to live better, but for others, it deepens the fear of what lies ahead. One star backstage reportedly collapsed into the arms of another, sobbing uncontrollably. The cameras didn't catch it, but those who witnessed it said it was the most real moment they had ever seen in WWE. The pain was raw, unfiltered, and far more intense than anything scripted for TV. Fans too are in shock. Social media is filled with heartfelt tributes, videos, and memories being shared from every corner of the globe. In moments like this, it becomes clear that these performers were not just athletes or entertainers, they were family to millions. But grief is not the only emotion swirling. Anger has surfaced as well. Anger at the system, at the pressures, at the silence that often surrounds suffering. Some are asking if enough was done to protect these stars, to support them beyond the spotlight. Those questions will not fade easily. Behind the curtain, legends of the past have started making phone calls, reaching out to check on those still in the trenches. Old rivalries have been set aside. Brothers and sisters in arms are reconnecting because loss has a way of reminding us of what truly matters. The weight of health crises cannot be overstated. Many of these men and women put their bodies through punishment beyond what most could endure. The toll it takes is staggering, and the tragedies this week underline that reality more than ever. And yet, in the midst of the sorrow, there is unity. Locker rooms divided by storylines are now bound together in grief. No belts, no titles, no rivalries, just people trying to hold one another together as they face the unimaginable. One veteran reportedly told younger wrestlers that this is the hardest part of the business. Not the bumps, not the travel, but saying goodbye to those you thought would stand beside you forever. His words hit home like a thunderclap. Triple H's message was clear: this is not just about mourning but about remembering. Remembering the humanity, the laughter, the lessons. He urged everyone to cling to the love they shared with those gone, rather than drown only in the pain of their absence. Still, the whispers of scandal sting. One passing in particular leaves behind unanswered questions, unresolved disputes, and an uneasy silence that will linger long after the tributes fade. The reality of the industry is that not every story has a clean ending. As the week closes, the company prepares to honor these fallen stars. Plans for tributes are in motion, and every gesture, every 10-bell salute, will carry the weight of hearts broken and dreams cut short. These are the moments where the wrestling world shows its soul. And fans will feel it too. In living rooms across the globe, tears will be shed not just for entertainers but for human beings who gave their lives, in every sense of the word, to this business. This week has reminded us all that behind the spectacle are fragile souls carrying heavy burdens. When the music fades and the lights dim, they are fathers, daughters, brothers, sisters, and sometimes, they leave us far too soon. So as we reflect tonight, let's not just remember the matches or the moments, but the people. Let's honor their humanity, their struggles, and the love they gave us both in and out of the ring. Because in the end, WWE is not just about championships or rivalries. It is about family, loyalty, and legacy. And while this week has been marked by heartbreaking loss, the love left behind will echo far longer than the cheers of any arena. Rest in peace to the stars we lost. Their light may be gone from the stage, but their impact will live forever in the hearts of those they touched.